Nomadic Fanatic ditches his diet and talks about buying land again. And we got a badge update. All right, let's start an update with Deborah Dickinson. Yeah, Bandit not doing very well. Just having all kinds of issues and problems and just not doing well. So we don't know how long Bandit has on the planet. I'm not sure, but you know, I don't want to be a naysayer or anything, but it's not looking real good for little Bandit. So go over and give Deborah your support. Now, Badge, our buddy Badge, he is sitting up, even went for a little walk. He says he has a little bit of pain, but not much, so that's good. He expected it to be worse, but a little bit of pain. Said he should be getting out of the ICU sometime today, which is pretty cool. He also went on to say that the food's not too bad. It's not enough food, but overall, it's not that bad. So Badge is progressing well after his surgery. Everything seems to be going well and the way it should be. So yeah, keep your well wishes, thoughts, prayers, and good vibes and all that going his way until he gets his full recovery. All right, now let's go on to Nomadic Fanatic. That's right, Tater and Diana. They're out mooch docking. Yeah, since the big scary world is out there trying to criminalize all the RVers and there's no spaces for the great Nomadic Fanatic, he found somebody to give him a place on their land. So they're mooch docking. I find it kind of funny that Mr. Big Time YouTuber, Mr. 1.2 million subs, Mr. YouTube labels me as an influencer, has to stay for free on somebody else's land because Mr. Big Time, Mr. Big Bucks, he can't afford to pay for any damn thing. But anyway, Tater shows off his new Harley shirt and puts on his travel vest, not to be confused with his big tough guy biker vest. This is his travel one. And he tells us about all the pocket full of patches that he has to get put on. And this is the guy that says he is a minimalist and says that space is a big commodity and you have to have lots of space. And he's a minimalist, but he collects everything. The duo then jumps on the Harley and they go into town and they wind up at a restaurant. And what does Tater do first thing? He gets pizza and beer. And as I'm thinking to myself, hey, that's not Carnivore. Tater, he makes a bold statement. He says, you know what? I'm going to do whatever version of whatever I want. Tater says he doesn't want to suffer, because doing a diet is suffering. He doesn't want to suffer, and he is appalled that Carnivore doesn't have a cheat day or week or month or anything. He needs a cheat week. Doesn't want to suffer. Oh my God, what a baby. Now, we all knew Tater wasn't going to last for any amount of time at all. I mean, what, a few days, a week tops? You know, the thing is, just keep your mouth shut. Don't get on camera and say, oh, I'm going to go on this diet, I'm going to do this, and oh, I'm tired of being fat and I want to be healthy and I'm going to go do this, and then not do it. No, what you do is you go on your little diet, and if you stick to it and you see you're going to stick to it and you like it, then you get on and you say, hey, I started a new diet, I'm going to go do a new diet. But no, you got to be on here and play the big badass, and I'm going to do this and blah, 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 and run your gums. And now, just one more thing that you failed at. So after they're done scarfing down pizza and drinking beer, they decide they're going to go shopping. And of course, they collect patches and magnets from every single little spot that they come by. Every little shop, they got to run in and get a patch and a magnet. It's worth mentioning. I got to mention that they went to Lake Huron, and there was a guy there who lost his boat. His boat floated away, and the guy jumped in and was attempting to swim after his boat, but then gave up. And He did get his boat, but anyway, Tater was like, oh, even I couldn't have lasted and couldn't have went out there and got that. Like he's some, like he's some big cardio guy that goes jogging and he's in tip-top shape. Like, oh, even I couldn't do that. Cut to Tater climbing some steps to go to some overlook thing, and he's panting like he ran a 5K marathon. Even I couldn't have swam out there. Yeah, you can't even climb some steps, fat boy. The two then go back to their mooch docking spot, and Tater's just amazed at how green things are, you know? Which is funny because I thought life in Arizona at 7,000 feet was great. I thought that was where he needed to be, and that was the perfect spot. Now, Tater is inspired now because he wants to go get land now. They were looking at houses, but he says it's so much better, you know, when you do it yourself, like the bus. Well, first of all, the bus is a disaster, and someone else is doing and has been doing the majority of the work. I mean, who's Tater trying to kid? Doing it yourself like the bus. Come on. Now Tater says he likes this land and all the things that they have done to it and are still doing. And he is getting so very inspired. But wait a minute. Wasn't your rush to throw things together at Taterland, wasn't that the happiest you've ever been, guys? Wasn't your giant solar array in your Home Depot shed filled with Mickey shit, wasn't that just perfection? I mean, you had cameras set up, you put in a gate and with your big scary signs on to try to scare people away. You had trash scattered all over the place up there at Taterland. Oh, man. Now he's talking about a new storage idea. See, they were walking around and they saw a school bus, basically abandoned and rotting away there on that property. Now, Tater wants to go out and buy a bunch of old buses now to use as storage sheds on his new land. He even said to Diana, I can have a Mickey bus. Now, Tater says he realizes he did this land thing once before, but this is going to be different. And one day he will tell the full story of why he just had to get rid of Taterland. Let's be real. There's one thing that's for sure. No matter what Tater does or where Tater does it, he's not going to be happy. He's going to throw money at it and he's going to want it done tomorrow. He can't wait for everything. He wants and demands everything to be done yesterday. And even when it's done, he's going to hate it. And it's not going to take very long at all for him to hate it. It's going to be too hot. It's going to be too cold. It's going to be too wet. It's going to be just filled with record-breaking historic weather, and something's going to be a problem. He's going to find a drama-filled excuse to hate it, no matter what he does, where he's at. I mean, after all, remember, he said Taterland was the happiest I've ever been, guys. And look where he's at now.
I'm Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.
Loud.